They, I guess, had taken her for her newborn lab screening and the blood work. And then they told me that her white blood cell count was high, just showing possible signs of an infection.
I tell people all the time, I feel like I cheated death because I never felt bad. I had no warnings, and I dropped dead off the top of a set of stairs.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was early onset.
My mom had a fall at the nursing home she was at, and so she was taken to the hospital.
We were walking into the birthplace to go have a baby. To have that peace of mind that these people know what they're doing and you're in good hands, it's, irreplaceable.
It ended up being full cardiac arrest, and he had complete blockages in multiple arteries, and we were going into open heart surgery.
I got the facilitator that was with my mom, and she said, if it were my mom, I would go with Olathe Hospice.
The care they gave her was just above and beyond. They were just continually making sure she was comfortable, and it was just amazing the things they did, even though it was the last few days.
Having the NICU just a floor or two below the recovery unit was a game changer. Once I was discharged, there was actually a couch in the room that turned into a little bed that I could stay in. I don't know of any other hospitals in the area that offer that.
Dr. Omar Hassan was my surgeon. He spent so much time with me, investing in me and making sure that I knew what had happened, what he had done, how it had done it. And so he began to fill in all the pieces for me as to where my health was and where it would be going. And then Dr. Carlson came alongside and just gave me overall general care. And then I had Dr. J, an orthopedic surgeon, who was just fantastic. Everybody in my care was just over the top fantastic.
Went through chemo and radiation with amazing people at the cancer center. Dr. Coram was just the best fit for me. He gave me my own options. He sat down and took time with me and really made me feel comfortable with that I was making the right decision for me. You don't know what's going to happen with your life, and the treatments and the navigators just make you feel so at peace. And I had no surprises, zero through the whole thing. They told me exactly how the process was going to happen. They even told me the day it would start. Because we had a holiday, it would end on this date, and it did. It ended exactly where they did.
It was amazing. We get to know almost every one of the nurses, I guess. Each one of them talked about their life as well. Mm-hmm. And so it was kind of an interesting experience because every one of them we kind of get to know personally. So
they became kind of part of our lives in a very important time of our life too. And they were right there almost like family for us.
Handing off your newborn is really, really hard, but I really quickly learned that those were the best hands she could be in. They took care of my baby. They made sure she was healthy, and they did everything that I could have hoped for her.
You saved my husband, and we love you for it. Thank you, Dr. Hassan. What you do matters to the families and the patients.
I never have looked back. I didn't feel like I had any issues. I didn't lay in bed any. I didn't feel depressed. So whatever the care that they did, whatever the magic they did, it worked on me. And I highly recommend if you've got issues or you need support with heart issues, you go see people at Olathe Health.
The hospice team, I can't say thank you enough. They are, when I go by, I always kind of almost blow a kiss to them, thank you. And I don't think they see it, but there are angel wings there. But they were just, thank you, just thank you.
I just felt like my care was amazing. I don't feel like I could have gotten such personal care anywhere else in the country. If I could say one thing to the Olathe Medical Center health team, I would say thank you so much for saving my life, buying me time, giving me time to be with my family, to just make every single day the best day possible. That's what I would say.